What is up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be mounting another piece of kit on my Symphony ST200 on Donnie, and this time it comes from Innovv, who have sent me their Third Eye blind spot monitoring system. This product was received for free, and you can find an affiliate link down in the description below if you choose to buy one. But before you choose to buy one, let's see exactly what comes in the box. And after I mount it, we're gonna take it out on the street on a bit of a test ride and see exactly how this thing works. Now, it's supposed to be for safety, and especially on the highway and if through the city, monitoring your blind spot, just like modern day really high-end motorcycles. We'll see how well it works and if it does its job correctly. That's what I'm most curious. But first, let's see what's in the box. Alright, first of all, we got the box that is very nicely printed. On the front of it we have the unit. This is the radar on the back. Innovv Third Eye, everything. We have what do you have here? Up to 64 targets, wide field of view, 150 degrees, high precision, IP67 waterproof, and easy to install. On the back, just a bit of writing about their company, and on this side we can see just about how it's supposed to work and all of the distances and how far away you need to be registered for the car to be registered on your dashboard. In the box we have our, let's see, we have our quick start guide. This is how we're supposed to mount it, a bit of mounting instructions, a bit of data on the unit itself. In here, so we have the radar itself, and these are the two little LEDs that will be mounted on the side mirrors. Let's take this off. Nice and easy, come on. A lot of wires here. All right. Let's put it here. Let's see what we got here. And take this out. It's very well packaged, I have to say. Come on. Oh, so it comes like in a box. All right, let's just pull everything out. We do get a couple of stickers, but let us get everything out of the box and see what exactly we have here. Well, this is a bit of a mess. So we got the controller right here. Let's see if I can untangle everything. All right. So this is the radar that goes on the back and has a connection, and this will basically monitor what's behind you. Here we have a lot of double-sided tape for all kinds of stuff, for mounting everything. You can either mount the radar with double-sided tape or screw it in, or a lot of mounting options here. And here we have the unit itself. These are the two LEDs that go on the mirrors. We have the connection for the radar on the back. And then we have plus and minus that go to the battery. Now, I would recommend putting this to a switched circuit, so it turns off when the ignition is off, but you do as you choose. It's supposed to drain very little power when it's in idle. But yeah, I would still recommend wiring this up to a switched circuit that is switched by the ignition of the scooter. So that's kind of everything that comes in the box. I'm gonna mount it on the Donnie. You're probably gonna see this in a live stream. If not, I'll put a link, I think, up here somewhere to the live stream. That already happened, so you can watch the rerun. But I'm gonna mount this, and then we are gonna take it out on the road and see exactly how it works. Alright, so the system is mounted on the mirrors right here. I have the right hand side and the left hand side, and all the electrical stuff is down here, including the buzzer. I've set up a microphone in there, recording on a separate phone. Hopefully I can sync the audios and you can hear the beeping, because in my helmet you're probably not going to hear any beeping. But when you turn them on, they do a self-check. And now they are perfectly functioning. The radar on the back I have mounted right here with a 10-degree downwards angle, and I have been riding it for a couple of days now, and honestly, it's quite awesome. It's incredible to me how much of my blind spot I didn't see. And now with it, sometimes I look in the mirror and there's like a red light here, I see nothing, and then the car whizzes by. So yeah, it's kind of very useful. And to be honest, I never realized how little of my blind spot I was actually seeing or aware of. But we are gonna ride it now home, and on the way home I'm gonna just show you exactly how it works. And there it goes, the car is coming up behind me. It is letting me know. So it has 3 modes. Either it shows me there's a car on my left, a car on my right, or if both are flashing and it's beeping, it's basically telling me there's a car coming right down in my lane up behind me. So it's making me aware to look at my mirrors. When I'm stationary, it will start beeping at quite a bit of a distance when a car is approaching at a speed that it thinks it's a little bit too fast. Now what is nice, like when I'm about to pass a car here, no beeping. When you pass a vehicle, it doesn't register on it. So it's not gonna beep at you every time you pass a car. Like now, I am right next to cars, I'm gonna start filtering traffic, and I will have 0 beeping whatsoever. See? Nothing. I'm filtering cars, no beeping. It is specifically designed to recognize only when a vehicle is getting close to the sensor, not when it's moving away from the sensor, which is an awesome thing. And it means this thing was thought out by somebody who actually rides motorcycles, because you can't have it beeping just every single time there's a vehicle close by, because we're on motorcycles or scooters. There's always a vehicle close by because we filter traffic, we fit through tight spaces, and yeah. See? No beeping whatsoever. You can tell that this product was thought out, because doing this, if it wasn't set up the way it is so it wouldn't beep when you're passing cars, it would just go off. It would just go off constantly. I mean, doing this, it would be just beep, 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 beep constantly, but it's silent. Nothing is happening, because I'm moving away from vehicles, and thus the system knows the vehicles are not coming into my blind spot. I am passing vehicles and they are going into my blind spot, but I've already seen them and I know them. Now it is beeping a little bit because the car on the left hand side was getting close to me. The traffic is now moving, but once again, once I am just a little bit quicker than the traffic, it stops beeping. And now I'm gonna brake, and the car behind me is gonna come close to me, and there they go, both of them flash, the car is close, and now I'm gonna pass everyone, and once again it stops beeping. No, it's a nice system. It's a very nice system, and it kind of works. It doesn't miss a car. I've been using it for about 2 or 3 days, and it really doesn't miss a beat. Now I am gonna go to a bit of a more open stretch of road, so I can ride a little bit slower on the right hand side, so cars can actually pass me, so we can see the system in action as a car is coming up into your blind spot, and the system is warning you of it. Okay, now that we're on a road that's a little bit more open and less congested, we can actually move to the right hand side, and we can allow cars to come up our blind spot and pass us. So I'm gonna sit at a steady 40 kilometers an hour and just watch my left hand mirror as cars are approaching. There's a car approaching, and when it's in my blind spot, there it goes. It's red, it's beeping. Car is still red. Now it has passed. I don't know how it can calculate. I think it calculates the speed difference, because it usually turns off the alarm when it's here. Look, another car is coming. This one is faster. the speed difference is a little bit bigger, so it picked it up a lot earlier. That's another thing I noticed. When the speed difference is pretty high, it picks up the vehicles further away. So when a car is just creeping up on you, it will be just about the last couple of meters before the car gets into your blind spot. But if the car is behind you is really hauling ass and really coming towards you fast, it will start beeping when the car is 20-30 meters away. So it kind of gives you a heads up. The sensor picks up a lot more info than it's actually triggering alarms. There is software behind this that actually interprets the data and says should it beep or shouldn't it beep. Like, this is a pretty fast road, so we're gonna go on the first lane and really slow it down. Again, we're gonna maintain about 40 kilometers an hour, and cars are gonna come up behind me on my left hand side, and watch this. It's beeping early because cars are coming up quickly. And another one is coming up. Speed difference is lower, picked it up when it was closer to me. It's an interesting system, and I really like how the software is made to work. And there are two versions of this system, one with these little nubbins on the wing mirrors, and another one with like a watch face you can mount somewhere, like here, that shows you basically left and right. And honestly, I prefer this mirror version. It just works better because sometimes you look in the mirror, not see anything, or you like take a quick glance and maybe you don't notice the details, but you notice this red light. It already happened to me when I was like, I just looked in the mirror, oh, nothing there, but I saw the red light is on, and a fraction of a second later a car came whizzing by. Now, what I would like to be added to the system, maybe in the future, maybe in a different version, is some kind of Bluetooth connectivity with your phone, so you can channel the audio from the unit into your helmet. If you have a card or a Sena or any kind of multimedia device attached to your or communicator attached to your helmet and attached to your phone, it would be real nice to get that beeping sound, that audio warning, into the headset. Because as I'm riding now with my visor closed, my modular helmet, and it's lower down, the control unit is somewhere in here in the fairing, and that's where the buzzer is. I cannot hear it. I can see the lights, but I definitely can't hear the beeping. Now, the lights are still good because every time I look in the mirror, if the light is off, then I know for certain there's nothing in my blind spot. But it would be nice for those warnings when cars are creeping up on you, so they don't startle you when they pass you. It would be nice just to get like a beep 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 inside the helmet, so I know to look like left or right, there's something happening. But yeah, maybe that's a suggestion for a future iteration of the product. You can actually have Bluetooth connectivity, so you can migrate the sound from your helmet or channel the sound to your helmet. But as it sits, I really dig this system. It has worked flawlessly for, I've been riding around a couple of days. I've done a road trip on it. Yeah, I have about 500 or 600 kilometers with it. Zero false alarms. Like I said, it just works. It does what it says on the box. Sure, it's not all that cheap, but it really does do what it says on the box. You have a button here that you can turn on or turn off the buzzer. I'm gonna keep it on, but yeah, I can only hear it like at very, very low speeds. And remember, if you want a system like this for yourself, check the link down in the video description below. It's an affiliate link at no extra cost to you. The channel gets a small kickback every time you purchase. So yeah, look down in the description for all of the details. If you want to purchase an Innovv Third Eye system for your own motorcycle, I know I'll be using mine further down the line. I'm not taking it off. This is staying on Donnie because it's proven itself very useful in the past couple of days, and I really enjoy using it. Until next time, guys, take care out there, everyone, and ride safe. Bye.